Curry with it. Curry fires. Look at that play.
Man, that's awesome. Just a wicked handle.
I'm feeling golden. Can you just hold back? I'm feeling golden. Lost in the moment. It's taking over.
And a deep three from Curry.
Keep your composure. You know that I want ya. Can you just hold back? I'm feeling golden.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Hawks, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, out in the wings for him, it's Powell and Wiggins. Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, they've got Porzingis. Stephen Curry's out there with James. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got the opening field goal of the game for Miami. James, the pass to Porzingis. Curry with it. Curry fires. Look at that play.
Man, that's awesome. Just a wicked handle.
I'm feeling golden. Can you just hold back? I'm feeling golden. Lost in the moment. It's taking over.
And a deep three from Curry.
Keep your composure. You know that I want ya. Can you just hold back? I'm feeling golden.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill, Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the 4th member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And the starting lineup for Miami.
Whoa! Oh, my!
Hammer it home!
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo, overcoming the foul and getting the and-one chance.
The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
The offensive rebound. Davis, the pass to Porzingis. The 3 from Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Mitchell misses. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside for Green. The 3, James. And that comes off the assist by Green.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
On the wing, Mitchell drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
It's James with the drive. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. James has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. On the wing, Green. Davis from long range. Nails it from 3. Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Mitchell into the lane. Wiggins from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
Exclamation 3 from Wiggins.
And so James will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player. Well, you got to chase foul off that three-point line, or he's going to make you pay.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Santos subbed in for Green. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Miami has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Back to Horford. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
On target from range.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Pass to Powell. Wiggins outside. Here's Adebayo, defended by Porzingis. The jump hook. Another shot. No good that time. Horford with some nice D.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Just 3 on the clock. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Bobby Portis, Yakachonis out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Larson in at the 2.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks. That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors.
And it's often a very tight window when you skip it across court. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, this deal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Davis making the defense pay.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Heat trail by 8. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Pass to Moody for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 5, the Warriors.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Powell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors lead by 9. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Podziemski, down low. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Heat trail by 13. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Moody. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Moody's got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here come the Warriors in transition. And finished off by Davis.
They're
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, San Antonio. They're tied right now.
And right now for San Antonio, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Green. Stephen Curry's out there with LeBron James. And there's Davis. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot.
Nobody wanted to get in the way of that. Something a little extra on that finish by Davis.
Here's Champagnie. No good with the triple. And it's the Warriors' ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
The wide open look here for Fox. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. GAF coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you play?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Fox. We saw him with 19 points his last outing over LeBron. Fox, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Out to Porzingis. Puts up a deep 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Castle finds Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Curry's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Castle. And here is Vassell. Fox from outside. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from James. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. And here's Vassell from the arc. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 8. Davis kicks to Green. Puts up a deep 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. On the Spurs with some changes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Harper wide open. No good, unable to end this run.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by Horford.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
I'll tell you what, Fox shooting now in rhythm. You've got to respect also his decision-making, really getting a good feel for how the D is playing.
James finds Porzingis. It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. And yes, it's good.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Fox with the steal. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls for.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Achua kicks to Fox. It's good from long range. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
A 3 from Porzingis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Achua is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Cornett passes to Vassell. Now Castle, defended by Moody. On the clock, and it's San Antonio with another.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Podziemski lays it up off the glass. Podziemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And it goes down 2 points. Podziemski's got 9 points.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ryans checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Harper. And Golden State also making a change. James is checked in. Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. There's a screen by Ajua. Lets it go. Fox, no good.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Count it.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Vassell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And the basket by Castle. Jim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Now, here's Vassell. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa, and it's Harper in for Castle. And the Warriors making a change here. Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. 1:06 left here in the second, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target with his 3. Pass to Horford. It's stolen by Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Sinks the triple. Fox has got 13.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Here's Curry with the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Green with a screen for LeBron. Fires from deep. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the San Antonio Spurs.
big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Setting the floor for the Warriors. James is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. And there's Porzingis. And it's Davis at the 4.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Fox against Green, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 19 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. That has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Up next, the Spurs taking on the Warriors. For the Spurs, a mixed bag for this team to start the season, but one run can catapult them where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Warriors, Spurs, only on 2K Sports.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for LeBron James.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got LeBron James, Green out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Now here's Vassell. Three-pointer, Fox. First shot won't go. Pass to Davis. Rebound by San Antonio. To the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. The three, Vassell. Davis with a rebound. Now the Warriors with it. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Curry's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Fox for 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's James. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 5.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type. Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Davis with a screen on Fox. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry. 27 points his last game. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
San Antonio leading. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. Wembanyama. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Porzingis sets a screen, and here's Curry for 3. Knocks down the triple. And it's a tie ball game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Spurs making a change here. Harper's checked in. Pass to Santos. And here's Porzingis. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Ooh, it's stolen away. Left side Porzingis with the 7-footer. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Davis. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Spurs, they're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've managed to hang in the top 10 so far, which is a great way to kick off your season. It's a foundation they can build on moving forward.
A shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors leading. Out to James. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Champagny. And here are the Spurs now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Now here's Curry. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. To the paint. Here's Harper. And Davis with the block. Tipped. Wembanyama against Davis. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Chua's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. And the Warriors making a switch here. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. Here's Santos. Covered by Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Santos. 4 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. And it's all from three-point range. Fox outside. Going inside.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Porzingis. With the 10-footer. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Castle. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. Harper, he's checked in for Fox.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line. And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Castle for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
The Warriors trailing. On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Al Horford, Moses Moody out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Davis, and it's Santos in at the 3, a small forward. Castle outside. Horford with the block.
Still a tremendous player, Al Horford, using that experience.
Cornette with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Spurs lead by 4. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Horford with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. There's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. Now here's Davis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. Second, the Warriors. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Oh, man, both these teams love the three ball. Two of the best at hitting long-range shots.
Deflects the pass. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors trail by 7. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Castle outside. Here's Harper, defended by Pajemski. Count that one. And the Spurs lead by 9.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Warriors trail by 9. It's picked off. Vassell outside. To snap the cold. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. I'm sorry. It's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for San Antonio. The Warriors also with a sub. James is checked in. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Castle misses.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Outside Moody. Davis with a screen on Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Moody from outside. Stolen by Castle. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Moody. Now here's Achua. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Crosses over. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good on the layup. Wembanyama's got 12.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They need this. Nice work inside from James.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Poke loose. It's stolen by James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis sets a screen. The 3 from Curry. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
They look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. From behind the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And the Spurs with some changes. Champagny comes in for Bryant. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Fox outside. Out left to the wing. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on James. Here's Vassell. That one no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Castle misses. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Porzingis has got 8.
Scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 14. And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Fox goes in. The 3, Vassell. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with previous players adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Vassell.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And the second free throw is good. You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The kick out, Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so it's San Antonio earning this break in the action, up 10. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Take a look at the Spurs. They've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Spurs.
I love their mentality, the system, getting into the teeth of the defense and getting to the line, super aggressive.
And these days, you can't just launch yourself into a defender and draw the whistle. They're making basketball moves.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Warriors trail by 10. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the power forward spot. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. This is his second trip to the line in the game. First one falls for him.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul of the game. Vassell against Green. Vassell passes to Fox. Back to Vassell. From downtown, the basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Vassell's got 6.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Davis, and here's James. He's covered by Fox. Davis can't hit. San Antonio leading by 10. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Outside for Green. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Vassell can't get it to go.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. The 3 ball. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And that one's good. James.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. BA, back to you.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Fox, the pass to Vassell. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
And here's Curry for 3. A deep 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 12 points.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Back to Fox. Green against Vassell. Second chance effort. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Santos is checked in for Green. Davis with a screen on Castle. Curry passes to Davis. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's up top. Castle. 10 points for him. Fires from the wing. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. San Antonio leading by 14. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Fox for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Fox against James. Fox feeling it out a bit. And Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Spurs with some changes. Achua's checked in for Champagny, and it's Harper in for Fox. 1:41 left to play in the third. Wembanyama with a bucket.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Outside for Davis. Davis with a screen on Castle. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Puts it up from the high post. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Stolen by Castle. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Over Curry. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 13 in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Pass to Santos. And here's Curry for 3. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 11. Pass to Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Draymond Green is out there with Al Horford. Then there's James. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Santos in at small forward.
Santos, second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Cornette. Check by James.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
Green, the pass to Horford. James, outside. This one for three. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Vassell. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Spurs lead by 5. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Santos. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. They get the rebound. Out to Fox. Horford pulls it in. Well, the Warriors shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And it's good. 2 points. James has got 12 points in just the second half. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Cornette passes to Fox. Vassell outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Champagny. He's checked in for Cornette. Kristaps Porzingis. He's checked in for the Warriors. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. 6-point lead. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Achua with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell with it. Green picks him up. Fox for 3. Connects from downtown. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Not much the defense could do there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute bull down low.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Fox. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry, he's checked in for Podziemski. Here's Porzingis. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. San Antonio leading by 10. With the 7-footer, Santos pulls it in.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Green with a screen on Fox. And here's Curry for 3. Counted from distance.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Cash!
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Curry knocks down the trifecta.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Outside the cell. The three is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Spurs lead by 7. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Davis, he's checked in for Santos. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Curry fires, and the three misses. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be foul number 5 on him. The Spurs have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth.
That's a tough walk back.